about the myth of cancer. Let's say, what do you think about this? Is it genetic or not?
Yeah, so that's a good question. Most doctors are looking for the genetic details about a tumor, and most patients are afraid, oh, my mother had cancer, my grandmother had cancer, so they're, okay. So the general sense is that there's a genetic component, but the truth is there's not. If you understand what we said before, that the mitochondria have to be damaged, and that once they get damaged, the cell has to change the way it functions to survive, so the genetic expression, that means the genes, certain genes are turned on and certain genes are turned off. So now that you have, your cells are, they look, the genetics are expressing different ones. But they're not the cause, they're the consequence. And the way we know this is they've taken cancer cells and a healthy cell, and they take the DNA out of the cancer cell and they put it into a healthy cell. It becomes healthy. The DNA didn't cause it. Then they take healthy DNA and they put it into the cell that has cancer, and it becomes cancer. So, even though the DNA was normal. So, they call these hybrid experiments, and these are being done in universities around the world. And so we now know that cancer is, if you understand that, then you understand cancer is a metabolic disease, not a genetic disease. So this is very, very important. There are some conditions like the BRCA gene and stuff like that, which can, but they're rare, very rare. And they've, so they're very rare, and still, even if you have it, you don't have to have your organs removed. You can, again, lead a healthy life, do different things.
Yeah, this was the next question. What do you advise people? Because there are a lot of well-known public persons that they are do this surgery preventive, let's say, and it's like a model for the others. So that
sure.
How do you? What advice would you give?
Well, my general advice for anybody considering surgery for anything is to research it. And the reason I say that, research it thoroughly. And that's because whenever you get any kind of surgery, it's irreversible. It's a treatment that's irreversible. So, so especially in cancer. So before you do it, you have to do your research. So I think the high-profile people that did it, unfortunately, didn't do all the research. And if you do all the research, you'll find out that the surgery doesn't help. Because, by the way, the most famous person that we know of is Angelina Jolie, and she had many organs removed because she had the BRCA gene, the BRCA gene. But the problem is this, is that that gene is not specific for breast or ovaries, it's for cancer in general. So now, even though she's had certain parts of her body removed, her colon can get cancer. I mean, due to this genetic thing. So you can't remove everything. So that's why it doesn't really work. So now what she has to do to prevent her pancreas and her colon from getting cancer, she's got to do the same thing she would have had to do if she didn't get the surgeries, and that is lead a healthy life, and do preventative things,